The MIC kicking us off here. We have the King of Fighters versus the King of Kong Country as Blossom Top 16 gets a start with Night of Fate blaring in the back on Hollow Bastion.
And he's opened with a spinning Kong immediately. This guy says, I know I'm a high seed. I have no interest in making myself look professional. If I want to open with an up B going straight towards you, I will do it.
We are getting straight back into things, though. Is PizzaTime with some more orthodox offense. The spinning Kong, though. Second attempt, aerial version, catching Terry Bogard with not quite being ready for. And the up tilt is putting Terry back in the air. Terry was able in those early moments to really dominate on the ground. And once again, firing back in the air. But that early aerial dominance from JoyKong, the up tilt into the up air, was able to even the percentage count. One more hit on Terry Bogard, and we're looking at go.
But just building and building gets the power dunk to send the other way. Dash attack sour spotting. That's very rare that you see that from Terry. Usually one of the better dash attacks out there. A head dodge up, but gets away with it. That would have been easily covered by something like a burn knuckle if PizzaTime was ready to press the button, but just didn't expect that position.
Excellent use of the invincibility that move gets with just a little flick downward of the stick before it comes out, ignoring the super armor of that giant headbutt and able to answer back with a stock taken and then 44% on the board. Ready for this big Kong. Boom! Get down there! Up air into the down air. Terry B on the MIC is taking the task of getting rid of Donkey Kong, who answers back with a big up smash.
Yes, does get one kill there, but I mean, I was throwing out almost jokey criticism for opening the game with a spinning Kong. But there, JoyKong spinning Kong absolutely getting him killed at like 50%. Good grief, you don't want to be giving opportunities away like that when Terry's both got go and also just setups into a massive character like Donkey Kong that can completely obliterate you. Very poor recovery, though, from PizzaTime. Going the other distance entirely, and now this is a last stock situation. We've seen JoyKong time and time again just clutch up for a few seconds and pull himself right back into the lead.
Just having every little answer, though, seemingly there's PizzaTime. We've seen waiting for the hits on shield just to forward air out. We've seen the use there of various parts of Terry's aerial kit, even though he's so dominant on the ground, to get the percentage on JoyKong, wanting the trip instead, settling for a ding-dong. PizzaTime was in control for like all of that game, but all it took is the JoyKong Classic. 2 or 3 instances of pure ruthless aggression to equalize proceedings.
PizzaTime is absolutely going to be kicking himself, though, about that recovery in the other direction. Dying at 60% when you were so up on one of the top 2 seeds. Like, PizzaTime had it all to play for, but when you give JoyKong an equalizer, oh good lord, he's gonna tech it. So he's open doing it again, the madman. I know he's listening up there. He just wants to show me another one. Well, and he's got another.
Just fancies it. Just fancy having all the fun of the
It's crazy how we can just influence the gameplay if we want. Yeah, we're not even playing, and yet.
And yet, we just talk loud enough, we manifest what we want to see. And what I want to see is PizzaTime continue using this great spacing and just these single big hits. Terry, of course, is known for these long extended strings again, the jab, jab, power dunk, but able to answer back with like the forward air, the nair there, just to get JoyKong off PizzaTime. Grabbed, going for the land. Well, beautiful wave land to set up the ding dong and faking out. Beautiful, though, getting out of dodge and going for a power dunk. There we go. Jab, jab, up, B. We saw it game 1. Yes. We've seen it game 2. Same result.
Yes, indeed. The PizzaTime stock take once again from the up B. But I was really curious about an earlier interaction where PizzaTime went for a jab 4 on shield with Terry, and JoyKong, whether it's through matchup knowledge or just lack of knowledge and fear, didn't punish it at all. Oh, big power geyser there as well. Just the weight of Donkey Kong alone enough to save him. There's another jab 4 actually hitting, but I do wonder if jab 4 of Terry, there it is again, and JoyKong does nothing but jump out of the way. Maybe it's just safe. Maybe Terry jab is even better than we thought.
Ooh, and what certainly is better than a jab is a back air, rarely seen, but super effective there. I love the use of those aerials, the nair and up air, just bouncing Donkey Kong up and down, doinking him off the ground, and then able able to follow up with a flurry of offense. Not a stock lost, and JoyKong was almost about to lose his if that Buster Wolf had taken it, but it's the F-tilt.
I'm surprised with it because a Burning Knuckle would have killed anyway in that position, and it would have had a more active hitbox that didn't rely so much on being on the ground. I'm really shocked that PizzaTime went for the Buster Wolf, but doesn't matter ultimately. You can give JoyKong opportunities, but when you're that up, I should bloody hope PizzaTime's going to win and does take game number 2.
Almost taking it as well with a full 3 stock. If it hadn't been for that titanic F-tilt of JoyKong, it would have been a 3 stock. If it had been, as you say, a slightly different option, instead of going for the Buster Wolf for that flashy finish, going instead for, again, a burn or even a power geyser. DK, big enough, probably would have been caught inside it. Let's see how JoyKong's going to mix things up.
Oh, he does mix things up.
Attack
he's gone for a dash attack instead of a spinning Kong, and he's gone for another. Oh, he might be able to kill off this, you know. Oh, goes for a hand slap instead.
Oh my goodness,
Awkward
still off
situation.
stage though. Not quite dead though. Getting that little extra distance.
Just the little nair disrupting things. That's 6%. Not a big number. It's not a large amount of damage to tack onto DK, but it just stopped the onslaught for a little bit, and that's exactly what we needed to see. Has to go for a crack shoot recovery and actually charges up the invincible rising tackle as well off stage there. Just knowing that JoyKong is not on the stage at present, gets the last hit of crack shoot as well. Just to say, I really need you to get off my case right now, but he just won't. JoyKong takes it with a cargo throw.
Walking all the way off stage and sending you away, and that's what Terry Bogard's done. In response, we talk about the giant punch of Donkey Kong oftentimes. When we're watching JoyKong play, it's the burning knuckle of Terry Bogard there that was able to extend this offstage situation, especially after a down tilt re-grab into the back throw. JoyKong looking a little bit lost off stage and losing that stock.
Yes, doesn't really make much of an effort to get back there, so
didn't fancy it.
We'll see how he cracks on after that, but getting a fair few back airs. That's the spiking power dunk, though! And just like that, stock is gone. JoyKong had already used that mid-air jump to get a back air, and as a result, PizzaTime knew, well, you could just die at 20 then, but fortunately brings it straight back with the ding-dong. This is a really exciting game, Joe.
And it's a full use of both characters' movesets as well. One thing I absolutely love, though, that PizzaTime did there, knowing that JoyKong is going to have such a tough time after that spike on the power dunk, was then just like, I'm just going to, even though it's going to be close, I'm just going to air dodge to get back, which, because of that, Donkey Kong didn't get hit, and because of it, was unable to return to stage at all. Once again, putting out those fancy feet of someone who is known for their furious fists. The King of Fighters wants to be the king of this bracket and takes down JoyKong. It's 2-1 to PizzaTime.
That's what I wanted to see in the previous game as well. He kind of went for the Buster Wolf because it happened to be available, right? But here, proof in the pudding. Just pop the burning knuckle. It's still a plenty good enough move, and that is putting PizzaTime in a major advantage here. Again, JoyKong winning everything in the Northeast at the moment, has won, I think, the last 2 King of the Hills in a row, having now moved to Durham. So making an appearance in Blossom, also #1 in the Manchester PR, right? Yeah. Which is a big active region as well. Maybe they don't have too many events at the moment, but it's an active player base. So to beat JoyKong here, even if you've got a better character, you can't put it all down to that. Sometimes we just have some shocks here and there. But nevertheless, JoyKong holding down a big % lead at the moment. So let's see what PizzaTime's response is. Now he's got go.
Yeah, and let's see if we can make DK go away! Yes, you can! Jumping and getting the dare. So wide, so massive is DK, and JoyKong having to just get out of dodge with an air dodge, not wanting to be looped and pushed to the edge of the stage when Terry has go. One option, one mistake, and you're going to go where that time of the dare, but off stage again. The nair into the dare could have finished it, but instead, 1, 2. Are you okay, Buster Wolf?
But not killing there. Donkey Kong's weight has been so helpful throughout this set, and goes for another really risky one there. That was not a true setup, and yeah, JoyKong says, I don't even want the cargo throw, just off you go. Back throw done.
And power dunk evidently not done, one of Terry's most famous features, as once again just struck JoyKong, sent JoyKong to ledge, jab, getting the power dunk, again, not quite killing. If it had sent the other way, potentially, but the heft of DK is enough to keep him alive, and that giant punch comes in a little bit hasty there on the power dunk, and once again, a little bit hasty on the up B, getting away, knowing exactly what JoyKong wants, but what JoyKong gets is not that invincible up B, not a loss of a stock, staying in it until you're shoulder barred off stage.
Yes, and even then, the dash attack looked like it was barely killing. That actually left room for doubt, which you don't tend to see from Terry dash attack. No. But this is JoyKong on his winner side stock, so he needed that ding-dong to try and present the threat of a Game 5. We could be seeing one, Joe, but it could be the end of the set very soon.
We shall have to see as the spinning Kong is once again plucked out of the air, going back in there to land 3 up airs in a row and dropping through platform, wanting to trap PizzaTime up there. The neutral air instead sending Terry away. One more hit and it's go. You want to get rid of Terry before it's a factor, but you've gotten rid of your own giant punch. Getting no F smash, getting forward for your trouble. Oh my goodness, beautiful conversion once again, going all the way from one side of the stage to the other, and that get up attack has given Terry go, and that is it, power geyser!
There it is, fantastic upset from PizzaTime, a massive smile on JoyKong's face as well, because we all admit that was just cool to watch.
Yeah, it's very rare that I have a positive word to say about our friend Tezza B, but he's not just been on the MIC, he's been on the grind with PizzaTime, and because of that, the number 1, or at least very high seed, that is JoyKong, has been sent into losers. What a showing there for PizzaTime.
And still playing that final stock without all the advantages in his corner, because 99.9%